welcome back to the LifeScope channel. On your way in, be sure to like, share, definitely subscribe and support the channel. It's appreciated as always. So I heard that little Durk got arrested in Florida over a murder for hire plot. And I just saw little Durk on TV about 3 weeks ago on the Power Book 2 series with Tariq and Diana and Kane, and they were in the last two episodes of the season finale. And Durk was holding one of those get back, one of those ooh wee, one of those lay down, don't get back up type of weapons. And people were making fun of the way he was standing. But clearly, if he's been arrested for a murder for hire plot, I don't know, maybe he knows how to use one of those things. So I want to get into reading an article, because when I hear of a story and then I read about it for myself, it helps me to catch up. So I am going to read it with you guys, and I'm going to pull it up in just a second. So let's go ahead and take a look at this article from the Express Tribune, and it reads, court documents reveal OTF member snitched on Little Durk. Little Durk, also known as Durk Banks, faces murder for hire charges after being allegedly implicated by a member of his hip-hop group, Only the Family, or OTF. According to an indictment filed in a U.S. District Court in Los Angeles, the 32-year-old Grammy-nominated artist was arrested in Florida on Thursday and is currently being held in a Broward County jail, awaiting transfer to U.S. Marshals. The charges are tied to a larger federal case surrounding a plot to target Georgia-based rapper Quando Rondo, reportedly in retaliation for the 2020 killing of Chicago rapper King Von, a close friend and collaborator of Banks. This recent indictment has sparked significant attention due to alleged betrayal within OTF, involving an informant who reportedly cooperated with authorities for years. The informant, identified as OTF member Jam, well, he should have known he was gonna snitch. His name is Jam. Allegedly wore a hidden wire for several years to gather evidence for authorities. Jam, who also was released from prison in 2022 after serving 12 years for attempted murder, reportedly provided information directly linking Banks to the murder for hire scheme against Rondo, born Taekwon Terrell Bowman. So this must be Mr. Jam over here. And I did see this on X earlier. Chicago rapper King Yellow also claimed he heard OTF member Jam implicate Banks in the murder of Bowman's cousin, Lil Pub, as retaliation for King Von's death. So, sound like Mr. Jam, he is just snitching and telling everything. He not gonna tell just one, he telling it all. Let's listen to this video, because I did not listen to this when I saw it on social media earlier. So, let's see if this will play. Let me scoot it down.
Lil Durk been picked up by the feds. I don't know if he's been charged with nothing. Probably questioning him. They put in OTF and a lot of things. But I heard somebody named OTF Jam. They said they've been calling him a rat. And basically he said, okay, I'm a rat. Well, watch this. Watch this. That all this information that I know. Rat this, I'm gonna tell this, I'm gonna tell that. My video earlier, I told y'all, man. If somebody say Durk name, that's all it's going to take to say that man's name. And obviously, like I said earlier too, if they come, they coming. They ain't coming just because they want to. Ooh, they coming and they feel they got you. And for them to come snatch 5 individuals, the cameras ain't safe. Oh, okay, we got his face. Oh, these dudes from Chicago. Da, 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 da. No, it did not work like that. It did not work like that. Somebody is a rat. Somebody telling. Somebody from OTF. Somebody OTF affiliated. Somebody that know enough information on Little Durk and his crew. And it's messed up. That's why I'll be saying, I don't care how much money you got, what's going on, man. These people will throw you under the bus. These people will do you in. These people will do you in.
And he is right on that. It doesn't matter how much money you got when it comes to charges being filed. Eventually, these people will throw you under the bus. So let me finish playing the rest of this. It's not that long to go.
Now they got, it look like the same with the O Block 5, and now they pick up somebody else. So now they got the OTF 5, and then they pick up somebody else, which is who? Lil Durk. Big dog. Big dog, right? Head honcho of this shit. The top rapper, the top OTF member, the money getter. They let that man celebrate his birthday, pushing peace, doing something different. Maybe Durk felt it already. He felt that it was coming. It was something coming. He knew something was coming.
And I think he did, because he did do a song, Federal Nightmares, I think. And he was talking like that. If you all haven't heard that song, go listen to that song. He's talking about federal charges as if he knew. So he probably had that spidey sense going off. And yeah.
You know how he knew something coming? Because everybody kept saying he's trying to dodge that Rico. Everybody been saying this. So if everybody else knew it, you think he wasn't in his head? Mama Duck suing him. Everybody. And at the end of the day, gang, they wait till you get to the top and they take you down. But in reality, gang, we do it to ourselves.
Okay. Let me keep reading. According to the indictment, multiple individuals tied to OTF coordinated the plot and discussed payments after the alleged attempt on Bowman's life. On the same day, OTF associated credit cards were reportedly used to book flights for several individuals involved to return to Chicago. Prosecutors state that these transactions and the informant's recordings played key roles in linking banks to the murder for hire plan. The plan allegedly involved offering music industry opportunities and cash rewards in exchange for the killing of Bowman, believed by some to be involved in the killing of King Von's born Davon Bennett outside an Atlanta nightclub in 2020. King Von was not only a member of OTF, also a longtime friend and collaborator of Banks, with the two having worked together on the hit Crazy Story and the album Welcome to O Block. Banks later paid tribute to Von in his song The Voice, released in December 2020, shortly after Von's death. Lil Durk, a Grammy-winning rapper and philanthropist, known for tracks like All My Life with J. Cole and Broadway Girls with Morgan Wallen, was honored with the keys to Broadview and Bellwood on October 18th. This recognition came during a private gathering at Broadview's Village Hall, where the mayors announced a partnership with Durk's charitable foundation. So yeah, he even gave, I believe he gave the mayor like $100,000. I saw somewhere that he gave the mayor that because they were asking the mayor questions. Let me see if I could find that real quick. Yeah, so Chicago rapper Lil Durk, he donated $150K to Mayor Johnson month after inauguration. So this is a video probably, talking about Lil Durk. Let's listen to this video.
I don't know all the circumstances and details around these accusations. What I do know though is that Lil Durk's mission to build financial literacy for children across the city and making other critical investments for the children of the city is where his heart has been. And I mean, there's no secret to the trauma that he grew up in and how he has worked to turn that trauma into opportunities for other people.
You were given about a month after taking office $150,000 campaign donation from him. Do you feel like you should donate that to charity or do something with that money? Is it tainted?
Well, I mean, look, I don't operate in feelings. I operate in truth and justice. And again, I don't know all the circumstances around these accusations, but again, what I do know for sure is that, here's another example of a young Black man who grew up in severe trauma that led to life choices that he has been very open and vocal about healing from those choices. It's why he's been committed to finding his righteous path, seeking out, truth and justice through his faith, while also investing in behavior and mental health support for individuals. Look, what
will you do with the money?
Well, as I said, right now we have allegations.
That reporter's not letting up on that money, isn't he?
Not been tried. And I understand the question. I don't want you to think I don't understand the question.
You feel it's okay to keep the money?
You're asking me a question about someone who has worked to transform his life, who has admitted that he is on a journey to transformation and has not been charged with anything.
Oh, he's been charged.
Has not been convicted of anything. And so if you're asking me if I should make a judgment on a Black man before a full trial has actually come to fruition, I hope you do understand why it is not my position to determine the outcome of someone's life.
All right, so we are gonna leave that there. Oh, no,
I don't know.
no, don't play again. So yeah, Little Durk did give the mayor $150K, and you heard that reporter. So what you gonna do with the money? You gonna return the money? You gonna give it to charity? Like, he was really concerned, but it's a month after his inauguration. That money been spent. What is he even talking about? That money probably didn't even make it to the budget to go nowhere but maybe allegedly in his pocket, because a month after the inauguration, come on now, that money's not around. So for the reporter to even ask that, it's like, yeah, okay. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave that right there with Lil Durk. It did seem like he was doing or trying to do some things that were helping charities and just trying to, I guess, provide a better way than how he was coming up. So I do hate that if that's where his heart really is. And we don't know until they just roll out the full story of what's happening. But what we do know is your man snitched on you. That's what allegedly we do know at this time. Your man snitched on you. And now the one who is the top earner for the OTF family has to go down. And it makes me think of a verse Bun B said, and Pimp C said, like, one day you're here, next day you're gone. Look like when he get out, I'm going in, because Lil Durk going in, and who just not too long ago got out? Big Meech just not too long ago got out of prison from doing his bid. So it seems like it's a never-ending cycle. And I'm going to go ahead and just leave that right there. Definitely let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and support the channel. And I also saw, last thing, I also saw that quite a few people did watch when I had the watch party. So I'm definitely looking to see what old black and white public domain access horror film I'm going to show next for the next watch party. And I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow because Halloween is like, what day Halloween is on? Tuesday, Thursday, something like that, or Thursday. So they probably are going to celebrate it starting tomorrow. So I may go ahead and do a watch party movie tomorrow and then do one on actual Halloween. So if you got any ideas, I do have a couple. These are movies that I haven't seen ever, but I had looked them up. So I do have a couple of things in mind in terms of what I would like to show, and we can just watch it together. But if you do have any ideas, drop them down in the comments below. Until next time, bye.